its magnificent coastlines, dramatic wilderness, world-famous beaches, charming villages and market towns, Cornwall is one of the most sought-after locations to live in the UK. Demand is at an all-time high, with buyers from across the country all searching for their perfect property in this wondrous land.
This is right for me, and I will fight for this house.
Everything that I go and look at, just keep going above asking price.
On hand are a team of local estate agents, ready to offer expert knowledge for people wanting a slice of Cornish life.
We're like a house dating agency. We're matching people with property.
Super, isn't it?
Stunning.
So if you're dreaming of a life near the coast, in a traditional stone cottage, a palatial villa overlooking the Celtic Sea, or just want to start a whole new life in the country,
Yes.
come with us in search of the Cornish dream. Hundreds of thousands of tourists pour into Cornwall each year to soak up the local delights, contributing almost £2 billion to the economy. This has proved a double-edged sword. A huge rise in buyers from outside the county, purchasing second homes or choosing to make Cornwall their permanent residence, has resulted in soaring house prices, and some locals losing out on the housing and rental market.
Well, it's very hard for a local person to get on the property ladder. So many people now are buying second houses, and they've got a job to get a house local.
Local Cornish people trying to get onto the housing ladder, it's very, very hard for them.
On the coast, house prices are too high for people that are, born and bred there.
In response, places like Foy on the south coast have banned newly built houses being sold as second homes. And new towns like Nansledden in Newquay don't allow holiday lets. Thriving inland Cornish towns hold a distinct appeal for those looking for more than proximity to the sea. They're also home to flourishing local communities. Around 4 miles from the coast, Redruth gives access to the wonders of southern Cornwall, but without the price tag. The town used to be one of the UK's wealthiest postcodes, thriving from the tin and copper trade. Nowadays, it's a modest market town where Cornish locals live, work and play. It's also home to Redwood Estate Agency, run by Nicola Widger-Dean.
I think Redwood are quite a unique agent. We're an all-lady team to start with, so we're all girls. We're very genuine estate agents. We don't fit the sort of old stereotype of estate agent. We really care about what happens in here and the clients. We're just a really nice team.
I'm sure we might have sold that at some point.
Since the pandemic, it has been extremely busy. People were trying to travel down during lockdown, but I feel that the market hasn't stopped. It's just really mad still.
Nicola has just taken on a special property in Idyllic, a small village just outside of Redruth. It's a beautiful cottage that's been used as a long-term rental. The owners are finally ready to sell, now that their tenants have moved on.
It would be lovely to see a family living here as their full-time home.
This charming Grade 2 listed granite cottage is one of the oldest properties in the village, harking back to the 17th century. Once thatched, the house is bursting with character and has many period features, like these original beams downstairs. Meaning abundance of stone in Cornish, Calsmaine has plenty of exposed walls, showing off the granite used in the build. With 2 good-sized bedrooms, a modern bathroom and sun-filled conservatory, the property has lots going for it. And then there's the stunning back garden. With mature trees, shrubs and lawn, and it all backs onto fields beyond.
It's in a lovely location. It's got beautiful garden. I think it's very pretty and characterful, and the property has a lot of potential to extend and for somebody to make it their own and put their own stamp on it. However, it is Grade 2 listed, so you're going to need to get listed buildings consent and planning permissions that are relevant to do that.
Calsmaine Lodge is going on the market for £295,000.
My thoughts are that it will probably achieve in excess of that. Many of our sales have been at least 10% over, and I feel this one will probably go that far over as well. From past experience and what's going on in the market right now, I feel potentially we could show around 50 people. I'd expect it to be gone within a month.
We're heading back towards the sea. Located in the heart of St Ives Bay, on the north coast of the county, is the bustling port town of Hayle. With its golden sands and rolling surf, it's an idyllic place for young families or retirees looking for that life balance. Hayle is also home to Berwick's estate agents. Owner James relocated to Cornwall from Suffolk for the surfing scene in 1996 and has never looked back.
I've never regretted moving down here. The lifestyle it affords me is absolutely brilliant. Every now and then I go somewhere nice and I think, could I live here? And then I look at what Cornwall offers compared to wherever it is I've been, and actually it's not a patch on it. I think Cornwall's the best place out there to live for me and the lifestyle that I want to lead.
James has a new property listing in a village about 8 miles from Hayle. Poole is just a few miles from the beach and on the edge of an area of outstanding natural beauty. Long-term regeneration plans that started back in 2008 have injected life back into the community, creating thousands of new jobs, homes and opportunities.
Poole, over the years, had become quite run down with quite high unemployment. It's now part of the UNESCO World Mining Heritage Site, and it's had a lot of money put into regeneration. There's been a lot of the old sort of mining wastelands have been turned into recreational areas like heartlands, and there's been a lot of new building going on as well, and it's become quite a sort of thriving little area.
Property prices in Poole are much more affordable than in the Cornish tourist hotspots, with the average terraced house costing £167,000.
Because of the historical aspect of it being a bit run down in the past, and because of the fact that it's not right by the sea. Having said that, it is only 5 miles from the sea, if that. But in Cornish terms, it's quite a long way from the sea. The prices in Poole are much more affordable than some of the seaside towns in the surrounding areas.
Today's property is a traditional terraced granite cottage in the heart of Poole. Dating back to the 1800s, it was originally built as a detached house for the captain of the nearby East Poole mine. It has 4 bedrooms, an open-plan kitchen, dining room and spacious living room.
It's a really pretty cottage. It doesn't look very big from the outside, but yeah, it's a real surprise when you go into it and find out how much accommodation it's actually got.
There's a paved garden at the rear and a lawn at the front with a large shed, and there's parking space for 2 cars. The property has been renovated to a high standard, taking care to maintain many of the original features, including the beamed ceilings and impressive fireplace in the sitting room. The property is going on the market for £300,000.
A property of this size in a coastal location would probably cost you twice as much. A lot of the coastal towns and villages, which used to have big fishing communities, are pretty much now holiday resorts, whereas somewhere like this, 99% of the properties are lived in by local people who work locally, and therefore you get a really good sense of community here. This house will almost certainly go to a young local family looking for a home in the area.
With 422 miles of coastline and an abundance of natural beauty, Cornwall is the destination for people wanting to make the most of the great outdoors.
There's so many things to do here in Cornwall. Beaches and coves to explore and things to do. People just love coming to Cornwall.
There's loads of places where you can just go for dog walks, or you can relax, find a little sheltered spot for picnics.
And it's long been proven that being in nature and by the sea can reduce stress.
I think it's the raw, natural beauty that's here. It's how I escape from my challenging job. I get out in nature.
You can't really ask for anything better than this, where you could really appreciate being outdoors.
Main Lodge is 2 miles from the beach and close to Hayle, one of the largest areas of woodland in Cornwall. It's a compelling area for prospective buyers, and expectations are high.
Since we put this on the market, it's been so busy. The phone has not stopped ringing. And we know that, most of the time when we answer the phone, it's going to be for this house. There's a real mixture of people interested in the property, families. I've spoken to a couple of investors this week, and I've also spoken to people who are retiring.
Cal's Main Lodge is available for £295,000. Nicola has a busy afternoon of viewings.
Come on in, mind the step.
Anne-Marie dreams of relocating from Hampshire to Cornwall and has travelled down today, especially to view this property. She's keen to be closer to family and find something with a sea view. But failing that, decent proximity to a beach for her windsurfing son. Her budget is £325,000.
I
I like the deep windows.
They're lovely, aren't they?
She's not the only one looking around today.
You want to come on in?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you. The property looks lovely from the outside.
It does, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Local buyer Craig lives 5 miles away in a nearby village. He's been looking for the one for a few years now. He wants a village residence with real character on the inside and a good-sized garden for his dogs. Craig's budget is £325,000.
Love the way that the light comes through, especially being an old cottage. Enough headspace in me as well.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. This has got to be one of the bonuses of this cottage, the size of the garden as well,
isn't it?
Stunning, really is.
And it's established. So you've got a magnolia tree here and the lilac, and then apple trees down the side.
Oh, I'm in love with it. Thank you so much. Good choice.
It's been a busy day of viewings, and there are more booked in for tomorrow.
I feel positive after today. I think we've got a lot more viewings tomorrow. So I think you just have to sort of see how that pans out. But I wouldn't be surprised if we had a couple of offers on it from today's viewings.
Competition for this beautiful cottage is steep, and with multiple offers expected, Anne-Marie and Craig will need to get their offers in fast if either wants to secure this as a forever home. "23 miles south lies the Lizard Peninsula, the southernmost point of the UK mainland. With picture postcard fishing villages, beautiful sandy beaches and hidden coves, this is a highly desirable buyer's area.
Good afternoon, Map Estate Agents, Michael speaking.
Cypriot-born property director Michael Apetos moved to Cornwall with his family in 2009 and has never looked back. He specialises in properties in Helston and the Lizard Peninsula.
The market in Cornwall is basically booming, in one word. Prices have changed dramatically. When I first came here, a 2-bedroom cottage was £100,000. Today, it's £200,000.
You'll need to move fast in this premium property hotspot, as these dream dwellings go quickly. If you've got the budget, you could invest in this incredible 3-bedroom period house. A recent renovation means you can move straight in and enjoy those rolling countryside views. It's on the market for £700,000. In such a competitive market, Michael's hoping for big things from today's house. Which is located in a rural hamlet called Cougar, outside the village of Ruan Minor.
And we are heading up towards the property which is called the coach house. As you can see, this beautiful surrounding area with all the green valleys.
The coach house is a traditional stone-built Cornish cottage. Upstairs, there are 4 bedrooms, all with en-suites. Downstairs, there's a large lounge that runs the length of the house, complete with wood-burning stove and inglenook fireplace. At the back is a modern kitchen dining room that leads onto a well-kept rear garden. And to the front, there is a separate lawn. The property also comes with 2 separate 1-bedroom cottages.
The property used to be a bed and breakfast before, hence the small reception of the hallway area. The kitchen of the property was open planned with a beautiful arch leading to the conservatory stroke dining area.
With 2 large gardens and 2 self-contained cottages, the coach house isn't a straightforward sell, and Michael acknowledges this will be a challenge.
The fact that it's unique is a specific buyer will be able to be attracted to this particular property.
Michael is putting the coach house on the market for £950,000. This truly is a very special property, and for someone, could be a perfect forever home. Finding your dream home in Cornwall is becoming increasingly challenging, and as prices skyrocket, more and more people are finding innovative ways of getting a foot on the ladder. Situated on the south coast, St Austell has a population of around 27,000. And in 2021, the area was in huge demand, topping the Cornish charts for the most property viewings. Locals like Jess, Ben and daughter Lily needed to get creative in order to become homeowners. So in 2018, they invested in a derelict house with a grand plan to turn it into the home of their dreams. The transformation to date has been remarkable.
We'd been looking for a long time for places to live and what we were going to do. Everything felt quite impossible. Basically, we're trying to get out of the back of my mum and dad's house, where we lived in a granny flat, and everything had fallen through.
Beneath the damage and decay, Jess and Ben saw a diamond in the rough.
And I said to Ben, hey, how about that place down on Holmbush Road? And it was so derelict, you can't even imagine. It was disgusting. It should have been floored, basically.
The first time I came down, it was completely overgrown. You could hardly even see the house from the road, and crawled in through a back window. There was trees growing inside the house, and I don't know, I just sort of fell in love with the place instantly, really. You know, it's such an old house. It's one of the oldest houses in St Austell. Just thought, well, let's give it a go.
All right, guys, time for an update. Hi, Ben. He hates me doing this. Oh, you can start to see. Okay. Look at that. Look at that wall. Okay. That's our bathroom. And then this is Lily's bedroom. Woo! Look at that. There you go. That's the upstairs of our house. So, yeah. Not bad, eh? 1 brick at a time. A lot of work to do yet. Look at the state of that. Ugh.
Desperate to be on site, but with no running water, heating, or even structurally sound walls, they needed somewhere to sleep, so they installed a static caravan.
Lil's room. Bit of a mess in there at the moment. I need to still sort of unpacking. And just a crazy little toilet room. Ta-da! It's very compact.
I didn't have any electricity. I didn't have any plumbing in there. I'd go and have a shower at my mother's, go to the toilet in Tesco's. But then we got the plumbing in. We got some electric to it, and then Jess and Lily moved in.
Ben's memory of this time is so romantic that I've pretty much blocked out that period of time in my life.
Jess and Ben were pouring everything they had into this derelict house, but they still needed to secure a mortgage. For that, the property needed to be habitable, and the clock was ticking.
The risk was huge getting this place because we entered a contract with the owner of the property, so we rented the property for 18 months, and then after that 18 months we had an option to buy if we could get a mortgage on it.
It went from being completely derelict to having gas, water, heating, bathroom, kitchen, and the garden had been, you know, it's not perfect, but landscaped. He would have had the house back with all of the work we'd done on it.
It was down to the wire, basically.
I mean, I'm not excited if something thrilling or scary isn't happening every day anymore.
Jess and Ben threw their lives, their hearts, their money and their time into creating the house of their dreams. But will it pay off? With its dramatic landscapes, award-winning beaches, world-class surf, rich history and culture, there's a lot more to Cornwall than pasties and cream teas. Or is there?
Three things that pop to mind when I think about Cornwall is surfing, pasties, and seagulls.
Rugby, beaches, farming.
Family, flowers, and cream tea.
Pasties and cream, and a bit of beer now and again.
If you want a relaxing lifestyle, a glorious beach and a good cream tea, then St Agnes is the place. Tucked away in a stunning location on a World Heritage Site, this bustling seaside village, known as Aggie by the locals, has a year-round buzz with a close-knit community and a surfing vibe. Properties here are in high demand, with prices rising by 30% in 4 years, and an average property setting you back over £500,000. There are plenty of beautiful properties available to buy in this area, including this unique 8-bedroom Grade 2 listed house. Previously used as a large holiday let, it has 6 en-suites. Situated in the heart of St Agnes, it's the first time it's been on the market in 40 years. It could be yours for £1 million. Helping match buyers with their dream home in the area is Goundry's Estate Agents, a family business set up in 2004.
Good afternoon, Goundry's Estate Agents. Emma speaking.
Director Emma Ward has been working here for 15 years.
The property Shiloh in Scoria. Yeah, we have had quite a few viewings. We've got another viewing at the moment booked on Saturday morning. Lovely, thank you, bye.
Emma grew up in St Agnes and is a keen surfer and mother of 2. Today she has an appointment to catch up with a client who's selling his home in a nearby village.
So today we're heading to Scoria. It's a family home, so it should be a family in there, really. It's really large. I think it's possible that it'll go to someone local.
Have you had plenty of local people looking at it?
Yes, we have.
There's a real sense of community here. St Agnes has changed just in the fact that the prices here have increased quite a bit, so not everyone can perhaps afford to live here. Clearly, I live in a pretty good place for surfing and trail running. I wouldn't raise my family anywhere else in the world. I absolutely love living here. I think it gives them a really fantastic lifestyle. My little girl and boy spend loads of time outside on the beach, and I just think that we wouldn't get on in the city.
A 15-minute drive inland takes you to the village of Scoria. The location of Scoria House, an 18th century country pile built for a mining baron, is situated on 450 acres of private woods, parkland and historic gardens. On the edge of this estate, and with extended rural views, is Hayle. An impressive new build sitting in an acre of grounds. The owners of the property built the house themselves and are hoping a family will come to view and snap it up.
Now the kids are gone, it's just me and the wife. It's just, too big.
Yeah, it needs a family in here.
It is, it's a family home.
Yeah.
Meaning House of Joy in Cornish, Hayle offers over 330 square metres of joyful, high-spec living space.
There are 4 double bedrooms, 2 en-suites, a family bathroom.
The ground floor includes a magnificent living and dining area with bifold doors to make the most of the wraparound garden.
Tons of space for everyone to run around, including kids and animals.
The heart of the home is the kitchen. It's sleek and modern, with a large island and breakfast bar.
You can be cooking dinner and your children could be doing their homework at the table and everyone can keep an eye on each other.
It's light and airy, with more bifold doors leading to a south-facing terrace. The galleried landing overlooks the kitchen diner and has stunning views towards the Scoria estate. Homeowner Gary is a builder by trade and poured his heart and soul into building this dream home. But it comes with a catch.
I would say the main sticking point for people has been that there is a plot next door and that's currently being built and it's probably the unknown.
Yeah. The house does speak for itself, really. People come with a checklist. It doesn't meet what's on their list, then it's not for them.
It's time more than anything, I think, with a property sometimes, isn't it? You've just got to have the right person will walk through the door and buy it. There is the right buyer for every single house.
But wait and see.
Yeah. At the moment, the vendors aren't in a rush to make a sale on the property. The house next door will be built, it'll be modern, it'll be beautiful, just like this property. And I think it's just getting people through the door and realising that that really doesn't affect you once you're in the house.
This contemporary house is the ideal property for a nature-loving family with a sizable budget and is going for £1.125 million. Emma's task isn't straightforward. She needs to find the perfect buyer who can see past the nearby development and appreciate everything this home has to offer. Land with building potential goes fast in Cornwall, with everyone wanting the chance to build their dream homes. But there are also those that just want to have their own piece of the county, whether they can live there or not. In central Cornwall, within the wilds of Bodmin Moor, lies Bolventor. It's a tiny hamlet famous for its pub, the Jamaica Inn. This 27-acre plot of land in this area of outstanding natural beauty is up for auction. Sheep roam the lush green grass and there are views of the sparkling Colliford Lake. You can't do so much as lay a single brick on this land. So those looking for a location to build a country pile should keep moving. But for anyone wanting a permanent, private picnic spot, horse riding grounds or personal campsite, it could be yours for a guide price of £95,000. Anyone can move to Cornwall, but what does it take to be truly embraced as Cornish?
I think being Cornish is less about being born here and the kind of the heart that you have for the community, for people being here.
Some people say it's got to be grandparents and grandparents or grandparents. To me, just come down here, contribute, enjoy the Cornish way of living, and it won't be long before you're accepted as Cornish.
Well, my dad's been here since he's 5, and my mum still won't call him Cornish.
One person who has no problem with her Cornish credentials is Jess,
You just stand there whilst I do all the washing up.
who has lived in Cornwall for her whole life. But despite growing up in St Austell, the only way she could afford a local home with her partner Ben was to buy and renovate a derelict ruin.
You can fill up the bottom as well, so it doesn't really matter how much you water them.
Jess wanted to stay in her hometown area. But the only way to buy in St Austell was to risk everything on a renovation project that could have left them with nothing. They took a gamble on a derelict ruin in such disrepair they couldn't get a mortgage. So they had to rent it for 18 months to get their DIY restoration off the ground.
If we couldn't get the mortgage on it and we couldn't buy, then he took the house back. So it was a massive risk, yeah.
What are we doing?
Putting the lights on.
For the very first time.
First time.
Okay.
In October 2020, Jess and Ben's mortgage was approved.
Welcome to my house. Come on in. So this is our living room where we spend quite a lot of our time hanging out. And then if you come in here, this is our snug. We're going to have bookshelves, a day bed, and if you come and see the kitchen, this used to be really small and really horrible, and now you can see that it's massive.
This is like the good bits, sort of the icing on the cake bits, the fun side of things.
After spending £14,000 on rent, £160,000 on the ruin, plus restoration costs, it hasn't been cheap.
I think what we've spent so far is around about £60,000 to £80,000. But we've managed to keep costs down just for the fact of me doing it all myself.
But has all the blood, sweat and tears paid off?
We had an estate agent come round a couple of weeks ago and it was valued at $325, as is now. And then once we put the kitchen and bathroom and just finished off inside, he said, the sky's the limit really, but 400,000 plus. So it's really nice for somebody to come in and actually say, look, you know, you are doing the right thing, you know, you've done a good job and it's been worth your time for the last few years, you know.
I can't quite believe that the house is going to be worth as much as he says. I can't get my head around that. And also, it's not why we did it, so it doesn't really matter.
After 4 years hard graft, what advice would Ben offer anyone thinking of following in their footsteps?
Not there, Matt, it's next door.
Do your research. Make sure you understand the cost implications. You just need to go in with your eyes wide open, because this project could very easily swallow you up, very easily.
With the project nearing completion, how have they found the restoration experience?
There's something really romantic about renovating an old house and bringing it back to what it was. But equally, financially, it's a better idea. This house is definitely our forever home. If it's not ours, it'll be Lily's. And personally, there's some kind of magic that stays with you in everything you do by going back to basics and not wasting stuff. It was somebody else's dream to build it once, and it's ours now to keep it going.
Back in Iluggan, local Craig was smitten with Cal's Main Lodge.
Oh, I'm in love with it.
Oh,
Thank
good. I'm
you
really
so
pleased.
much. Good
All
choice.
right.
But decided he wasn't quite ready to move. And Anne-Marie wasn't able to make an offer quickly enough. Which was good news for Claire, who is well on her way to earning her Cornish stripes, as her offer has been accepted on the cottage. Claire spent 4 months looking for the perfect Cornish home, before cancelling a nail appointment to view Cal's Main Lodge.
I couldn't be happier that I did, because I walked in and I just had that feeling. It sounds incredibly cliche, but it's true. I was stood here in the garden and I just thought, this is right for me, and I will fight for this house. And I'm so glad I did.
A keen jet-setter, originally from South Africa, Claire has been based in the UK working as a writer for the last 10 years and spent time working for the Duchy of Cornwall. But are her travelling days over now her heart has been won by Cornwall and this property?
In terms of location, is perfectly situated. It's near woodland, it's near Redruth and near the beaches for surfing and swimming and everything else. But then it's not too far from the south coast, which is also where I spend quite a lot of time. So I've only looked at villages with that consistent sense of community and of life that's lived year-round.
After falling head over heels in love with the house and garden, Claire is now looking forward to making them her own.
I can't wait to just get cracking. It's just such a wonderful project to have, and I'll be at home with my kind of magazines and the mood board and the notebook and the measurements. Obviously the place is completely livable and it's been really well taken care of. So the first thing for me is to bed in and kind of learn about the house. I guess learn about its quirks, and certainly the garden will be quite a learning exercise. It's rather sizable. So that's probably one of my early projects.
Having written a book about finding well-being in the community, that's exactly what Claire's hoping to do here.
I feel really excited about becoming part of the fabric of Cornwall community, and I have felt since I first came down here really embraced, especially considering I'm not originally from here. I'm a blow-in, and it's been nothing but a warm reception. And I think there are so many ways that the communities around here align with my own lifestyle and passions. So I think this is the perfect place to be.